I think it's too hot to be outside. And anyway, it's recording.
Hello. Okay, so Allie and I wanted to get together and walk everybody through sort of how to start your new shredders and what that looks like from the beginning to the end. And so we're going to share a screen and show you sort of the process that we love to use. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to direct you to a couple sites that are just amazing, guys. I just want to point that out, that we are so lucky to have these resources for us. So, of course, we have the healthylivingrevolution.com. Okay, you can see that up there. There's some different clicking things that you can, yes, the drop down. We have the Healthy Living Revolution cookbook and those live talks that we have with our doctors and whatnot, talking about, you know, gluten or the myth about soy or whatever. You've got all that here. And then like play with it a little bit. Go in and check all that out. But there's one thing on here I really wanted to share with you guys. So if you come all the way down here and you see this little tool, you can click on this and it will take you to a sort of a back channel that is just for us representatives. So this is not somewhere that you send a customer. This is just for us representatives. And the password is revolution. Okay, pretty easy there. And then it takes you to an amazing platform of resources for you as a representative. So if we have somebody who knew nothing about Juice Plus, knew nothing about the Shred, we could start them today and they could run a business right away. And that's the whole point about this, is making it as seamless and as easy as possible, and we don't have to recreate the wheel. So we have our system guide here, and this is great. This is for you as representatives. I like to say this is our Bible. It has amazing verbiage. It talks about when you are supposed to be reaching out to different people throughout the month. So definitely download that, okay? Then we have our Shred guide, which you're going to have people who are like, well, why do I need to cut out gluten or dairy or whatever? And it is a downloadable guide for just shredders to be able to check out that information. There are some recipes in there as well. But our new thing that we're so excited about is the Taste the Shred cookbook. This is a 90-page cookbook that is all shred-friendly recipes. And again, this is just for your shredders. This is not for somebody who's interested in becoming a shredder. No, this is somebody who's actively going to be participating in our Shred. And then you can go further down here and you see the presentation book and a couple of different videos to support that and show you how to do it. You have the order form, which is really great visual when you're learning yourself how to break everything down. Okay, and you can see it's all in, it's in different countries. So if we have any folks with Canada. And then it also talks about a customer profile. Guys, this is so important. You need to find out right away at the beginning, like, what is your shredder's expectations from the beginning? Because what will happen is you'll go through 10 days, maybe you've been checking in, maybe you haven't. At the end, they're like, you know, I really don't notice a big difference. And well, I guess maybe I do. Maybe I have more energy. Maybe I don't, whatever. So it's just really important to really know what's going on with your current shredders. Then we have what we call the daily checklist. So if you haven't seen this yet, you definitely need to. It's basically like, are you getting enough water? Are you exercising? You know, it's implementing the guidelines into your everyday. And then also a tracker. This is a 4-month tracker. So our products come in a 4-month supply, and however many times you want to do the Shred in that 4-month period is totally up to you. But what's fun is when you're tracking, like, you know, your measurements, you're going to see the difference. And some people don't see it with weight. They're going to notice the difference in, you know, measurements if they're doing it consistently in the way that we want them to. And then there's tons and tons of videos down here, okay? So check it out. Dig into this. You know, why guys like to shred. You know, why it's important to, you know, be prepared for the Shred. Have all the healthy food in your pantry, in your fridge, and we keep going down. And you know, these are great little fast videos for people, why eliminating caffeine is important, and, you know, preservatives and alcohol and whatnot. Then you go down a little bit further and we have some testimonials and some great stories from people that we know, like our own team member, Jessa, and some great information as far as education, you know, PhDs, MDs, you know, people are getting behind this product at a very, you know, high level as well, because it does work. And so anyways, then we go down into like PowerPoint presentations, and then some of our images, the guidelines. You can save this to your phone and send it to people, and then living it when you're maintaining, you know, when you're not actively shredding. And then if you go further down, you're going to see a ton and a ton of images that you do not have to recreate or do anything. It's just such a bonus to be able to do that. Guys, I used to do this all the time, and I don't have to do a bunch of the images because people have done it for us. So please know that this is a huge resource to take advantage of. So I just wanted to point that out through the Healthy Living Revolution. .com, and that's that back channel. But what I use a lot, and what Allie and I were just talking about, is I use our Shred10.com website to really inform people about, you know, what Juice Plus is and the Shred. This is a great introduction to everything that we offer. So if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely do. We've got the stories again on there, and then it goes down into what you're going to get, you know, with the Shred program. And remember, we love to say that the Shred program itself is free. You just need to be able to support your Shred with the Juice Plus product. So that's something fun, and people love to hear free. So it talks about all of that. It talks about the guide again and how to get started, all of this. So guys, please, please, please definitely dig into that. And it gets you back to the Healthy Living Revolution. It brings you back to Shred10. So the sites are interchangeable. There is the video library. I definitely suggest that you guys take a look. And just as a reminder, this is going to start. So this is Dr. Mitra Ray's 22-minute video about the daily detox. It's very, very important that you make sure that your potential shredder or your new one, they watch this video before starting the shred. It's kind of like you don't get access to our Facebook group until you do this, okay? So with that being said, I will go ahead and pass it over to Allie to talk more about that.
And guys, one thing with that, the longer video that she was just sharing, so that's a great something to send once they've committed to the shred. Then you ask them to watch that video. That's something they can be doing while their products are being shipped to them in those 4, 5, 6 days, whatever it is. So they're watching that, they're preparing, and we're still checking in with them. But once they've committed to it, and then, you know, before we get them fully added to the shred group and all that, that's when you are sending them that video. So AJ just shared, you know, those are things that the websites that she shared are things that you can share with your potential customers. The Healthy Living Revolution, all that, the first part that she showed you is all available to our potential customers and to our customers. The back stuff is just through that little login, but the rest of it are things that for you to share, you know, for people. So it's out there for us. We definitely use those things a lot more than I don't think AJ does send our Juice Plus website unless somebody is wanting to place an order, which I don't let them do very often, but that's another subject. But it's just, there's a lot of information on our Juice Plus websites, which it's needed to be there. But the new ones, the Shred10 Healthy Living Revolution, are just so much easier for people to navigate. So, you know, whenever you're talking to people, you know, how do you reach out to them? What are the things you say? And when they ask about the Shred10 program, because obviously, you know, our products ship in a 4-month supply. So what we like to say is, you know, whoever you're talking to, I'm so proud, I'm so excited to be part of this Healthy Living Revolution that's helping people take their health back in a very simple way. And part of what we do is a 4-month program that starts out with a 10-day jumpstart. And, you know, and then take it from there, whatever direction, depending on who you're talking to. You know, obviously a lot of us do a 10-day jumpstart that just the first of every month. You know, but this 10-day jumpstart is meant to be 10 days of leading into lifestyle changes. That's why it's really at least a 4-month program, because we know that we are a health company. We're promoting wellness. We know nothing healthy and great is going to happen in just 10 days and that's it. We know it's a lifestyle, and that's what we're trying to convey to our customers. So, you know, starting with a 10-day jumpstart, but it is a 4-month program. So that, that's how we share, and then inviting them to watch a video or to just, you can send them to the Shred10 website and let them check it out for themselves. Get them on a Facebook party, get them on the phone with one of us or your upline, your sponsor, whoever it is an awesome way to do it, or on a Zoom call, but just inviting people into the culture. So that is, the beginning of it. Then once they're like, yeah, I'm in, ready to order, where do you go from there? So placing a shred order, let me share my screen here. Okay, let me back out of this. So you're going to be in your virtual office, and it depends on what they're doing, okay? But most people we're going to suggest, obviously, that people are going to do the trio of capsules or chewables, but capsules first, trio, and then depending on if they want 1 or 2 shakes a day. So whenever we enter the orders, and a lot of people, most capsule orders we're putting in are children's health study orders. So you're going to go here to CHS, but just in general, you're going to go submit Juice Plus order. And trio capsules is what you're going to select, add to cart. So we're going to recommend that you put in the capsule order and the shake order on 2 separate orders. Number 1, if it's a children's health study, it has to be separated anyway. But number 2, the capsules are going to be pretty much a 4-month supply unless somebody's doubling up or sharing it or whatever. The shake mixes, because people use them, they're so versatile. We make balls all the time, right? Some people are doing 2 shakes a day, but they're also making pancakes and making the snacks and everything else with it. So they're going to go through it a lot faster. And it's just easier to be able to come in and expedite their order without having to separate the capsules from the shakes if they just need the shakes. So you're going to put in, obviously, the capsule order. But then if you're going to put in the shakes, now this is where some people get confused. So we're going to submit Juice Plus order. If they're going to do 2 shakes a day, okay, and you're going to have this conversation with them. So, it's a 4-month program, and then we're starting with a 10-day jumpstart. Now, do you want to do 1 shake or 2 shakes a day? If they say they're not sure they'll do 2 shakes a day for the whole time or something, then honestly, if they've tried the balls, it's 2 shakes. It doesn't have to be 2 shakes. Are you going to use it to, to make balls or to make pancakes or do all these fun recipes? Because we don't want them to run out too fast and not have a full experience with it. So a lot of people are, and especially if they have a family. I mean, honestly, we're a family of 4, but we probably use, I don't even want to say how many servings of Complete a day we use. I know I probably use 4 myself, and my kids, anyway, I can't even get into that. So it's hard. So if they're going to do 2 shakes a day, then you're going to submit 4 orders of Complete. Okay. And we're putting it on installments. So it's no different than, if they're going to use 1 box of Complete each month and pay for it in full, it's, you're putting it on installments. So now if they're going to do this, a lot of times I'm going to, if they want both, if they want vanilla and chocolate, then you could do, a big chocolate, big vanilla, single serve chocolate, single serve vanilla. Just, mix it up so they have a little bit of everything. If they're getting that much at one time, I do like to have them at least have some single serves and some big bags, because the single serves come in so handy whenever you're traveling. So let's just say, and by the way, I never put in a one-time single shipment orders. Even if they say, I just want it one time, I just want to try it, I say, okay, that's fine, but I'm not going to put it in like that, because then if you do that, you have to go back, either get their credit card again, or you have to call the company to have them reinstate that order. So if you put it in as a regular order and they still want to cancel it, they still don't want it, then that's fine. It's so simple to cancel it. All right, but say I'm going to do Juice Plus Complete Shake Chocolate. I'm going to add it to my cart. I'm going to do the vanilla. I'm going to add it to my cart. I'm going to do some single serves. I'm going to do single serve chocolate, and I'm going to do single serve vanilla. Okay, so that's enough for 2 shakes a day for 4 months. Obviously, everybody uses it at a different rate. But if they only want to do 1 shake a day, then you would just put in 2 orders of complete. And if they want to start with that, and then you can expedite it after 2 months, then you can do that as well. So just get a feel for the customer and what they're really looking for. Then you're going to scroll back up here. You see over on the right-hand side, your shopping cart. You're going to go to checkout, and then you're going to put in their information. Guys, you don't have to ever be at a certain spot or be at your computer to put in an order. If you're standing by somebody, you've got a phone, you can type notes in. All you need is their name, their address, their phone number, their email address, and their credit card information. And you can take that home and put it in. You can put it in right there on your phone. So it's not, it's not a big deal to get people's information to put in an order, no matter where you're at. So then you just fill out their information, and you're going to be good to go. So down here, you can select actually what day you want it to ship on. It's always going to be set to the day that order is placed. Sometimes people are like, I don't want it charged until the 15th. So you can set it to that. And then here, your payment information. They can actually use a bank draft. If somebody says, can I pay with a check or, out of their checking account? Yes. There is a bank draft option, or obviously the credit card option. So pretty simple breakdown of it, but sorry, I'm still figuring out get off of that. Go back to the top here. But that is placing, bottom line is keeping it simple. They want the capsule, they want trio, and they want either 1 shake or 2 shakes a day, which means they're either going to get 2 orders or 4 orders of complete. And that's how you put in a shred order from there. Now, once you have the order put in, obviously, like AJ said, you're going to send them the video, Matri's 20-minute video, welcome them to our Shred group on Facebook. So here's our Shred group. Right now, obviously, June 5th through the 15th, today is day 1. So, we start a new group all the time, but add them in here and tag them in the things that you want to make sure they see. AJ, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah. So what's really cool is we have uploaded the 2 cookbooks to our group. So we have the Healthy Living Revolution cookbook, and we have the Taste the Shred cookbook as well. So you want to go under the pin post. Actually, it's under the files. The files. You open it up and you say, "Hey, Allie, this is the cookbook I was telling you about." So then they can then have access to it right then. I just posted today about the prep. How to prep for that, the Shred10. You can tag people in that, any sort of recipes, whatever. Just really make sure that they know that is there for them to download, those guides too. But yeah, so in that, when you're talking to people about what we offer as far as the group goes, like I said, the Shred10 program is free, but we're giving them an amazing bonus with our Juice Plus products. We say, buy the products, we're giving you the program for free. Allie does the live workouts. We will go live in there when we're going to the grocery store. We talk about, all sorts of different ways to stay motivated, whatever. Like, the community around it is priceless. People are not getting that when they go to a grocery store and buy whatever supplement. They're not getting the community feel. So it's your job to make sure that you are constantly connected with your shredders. Now, when they are currently shredding, you need to be checking in with them at least once a day, if not twice. I have already started checking in with my shredders. Actually, today we started, and I'm sending them, certain videos or whatever I feel like is important. And we can help you with that if you need any help with it. But it is very important not to just set somebody up and let them be on their own, because that's not the point of the shred. You got to do a bit of hand holding. And then at the end of a shred, I would say it's really important to just say, well, how do you feel like you did? Kind of grade yourself, Do you feel like you stuck to the plan pretty well? Do you feel like you could improve upon it? Do you want to do another shred? Would you be willing to invite other people to join you in the next one, and kind of go from there? And it really does open a conversation of inviting people into our opportunity as well. So I don't know if you have anything else, Allie.
Yeah, awesome. No, just understanding that, people can start to take Juice Plus, and they don't have to do the shred. But it's just, what it's doing is, it's kind of almost doing them a disservice, especially if you don't at least share it with them. because doing the shred and starting out with it especially is going to allow them just an awesome experience from the beginning. I knew we were over time. So, okay, thank you. Anyway, so it's just, you know, sharing it with them, making sure everybody, if they're already customers and they haven't shredded, then you get with them and let them know that there is this opportunity. Can you ask AJ if Mason can? Okay, we need to cut the recording.
No,
okay, so anyway, guys, it's real life here, but yeah, just making sure they know about it, because it is such a great way to start people off and to let them have that experience. So
absolutely.
Have any questions?
Yeah, this was just a quick video so you guys could really get a feel for how this all works. And please get with your sponsor if you have any more questions. Okay, thank you.